Hi, I'm Ray with PhoneArena, and this is our Q&A series. Our user Slavi Todorov has sent us the following question. Will the iPad 5 have a high resolution display, and will the latter really be manufactured by Sharp? Now, as far as the resolution goes, we don't really think that Apple's going to increase the current 2048 by 1536 resolution, because that's already quite high. The pixel density is 264 ppi, which is very good for a tablet, and while some tablets out there like the Nexus 10, for example, have already surpassed that, Apple isn't really known for taking part in specs races, so we don't think that it's going to increase the resolution for another 1 or maybe even 2 years. Whether or not the screen is going to be manufactured by Sharp, we do not know. There are rumors that the iPad 5 may utilize Sharp's IGZO screens, but those are yet to be confirmed. CX3NT3_713 has the following question. PA, will the upcoming Nokia 1520 have AMOLED display or SLCD? Now, while there isn't any official information about the Nokia Lumia 1520 yet, the fact that the last few high-end devices by Nokia have featured AMOLED screens can be an indication that the 1520 will also sport an AMOLED display. So this isn't, of course, 100% certain, but it is very possible for Nokia to equip the 1520, or however it ends up being called, with an AMOLED display. It's Deep AK4U 2000 asks, will Nexus 5 get a design close to G2? I mean, regarding less bezels as G2, because it's looking very big from backside in the guy's hand. Now, by the looks of it, it'll be LG that's going to manufacture the Nexus 5, so I guess the company will stick with its very thin bezel design as seen on the LG G2. It's yet to be seen exactly how close the Nexus 5 is going to be to the G2. There will probably be some differences, just as with the Nexus 4 and the Optimus G from last year, but it's safe to presume that the bezels will be quite thin. Xperia Fanzone asks us, do you think the Z1's camera can compete with that of Lumia 1020? Well, the Xperia Z1 has a wonderful camera, easily one of the very best among other smartphones. But the Lumia 1020 has one really enormous sensor compared to normal mainstream smartphones, such as the Z1. The 1020 is a very heavy, thick, bulky phone, and that is so because it houses some very powerful camera tech, which is why we think the Z1 won't be really able to rival it. Still, you should definitely stay tuned to our camera comparison, where you'll be able to see how the two cameras stack up against each other. Another question by Xperia Fanzone. Will the Nexus 4 also get the 4.4 update around the same date as on the N5? Sure, that's what having a Nexus phone is all about. If you don't get the 4.4 update on the very same day as it becomes available, you should definitely get it around the same date. Finally, our user Alitarin wants to know, should I buy Nexus 4 now or wait for the Nexus 5, and what will be the pricing of the Nexus 5 unlocked version? Now, having in mind that Google is expected to announce the Nexus 5 really soon, we would say that it's probably a wise idea to wait for its introduction and see what the new Nexus is going to offer. From there, you can always choose to buy a Nexus 4, and of course it will be quite cheap. Hopefully the Nexus 5 will retail for the same price as its predecessor did, at $300 off contract, but who knows what Google is going to do this year. Thank you for watching our latest Q&A episode. Of course, be sure to post your questions for next time as comments below this video or in our post at phonearena.com.